Hey, sports fans, Larry Eater, Run Blog Run. This is Athletics Chat number 42. That's 4 and a 2. Wow. So you know the drill. Stuart Weir in the intellectual and vexing capital of the world, Oxford, England, and Larry Eater in the cheese capital of the world, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin, home of W.D. Hordes and Sons, my former employer. Um, Anywho's, we had a great chat today with Stuart, and we had some fun stuff to talk about. First of all, the Mondo and Renault show. Mondo Duplantis is the Swedish pole vaulter by way of Louisiana. His daddy is from the U.S., mama is from Sweden, and that wonderful pairing not only provide great coaching for him, but also allowed him to grow up in an environment where he has just done really well. Mondo is a tremendous talent. Renaud Lavillenie, 15 years older than him, is the former world record holder. He's an Olympic champion. He's a European champion. He's a world medalist and world indoor champion. And Renaud, you know what? The thing about Renaud that I like the most is the guy really enjoys it. On Sunday, when he went 6:06, just days after Mondo went 6:10, his daughter ran out on the track and gave him a big hug. And that was fantastic. I just got a kick out of that. And the smile on his face said everything. But you got Mondo, and you've got Renaud Lavillenie, so Sweden and France, among the 52 countries and areas that will compete in the European Indoor Champs in Tovar in Poland, March 4th through 7th. We'll be covering it here on Run Blog Run, both myself, Larry Eater, and Stuart. Stuart will be in Oxford. I will be in Fort Atkinson. Thanks to European broadcasting, we'll be able to see things remotely and do interviews. And it's almost if we're there, but I'm not drinking Polish beer and Polish sausage, eating Polish sausages. So I'll have to see if I can find some Polish beer somewhere and have one of those a night. And then I'll be able to watch the championships. It should be a lot of fun. So we'll keep you updated on those. We also talked about the upcoming British Marathon trials that Tom Bedford is putting on. And it's supposed to be pretty cool. And thanks to British Athletics, they have streaming video, but they're looking for some prize money. And so if a sponsor's out there who wants to help, get a hold of me at runblogrun@gmail.com, and I'll put you in touch with Tom. That's on March 25th, 2021. We've got the European Championships coming up this weekend. We've got the NCAA Division I track N2 and 3 coming up shortly as well. We have on March 15th, the 2020 Men's NCAA Cross Country Championships, which will be held in Stillwater, Oklahoma, at Oklahoma. I think it's the University of Oklahoma, if I'm correct, on their campus. So it should be very interesting to see how that one goes. No fans will be allowed on the course. No media will be allowed on the course. It's just the runners and the TV stuff. So it'll be very interesting to see. ESPN's covering it TV-wise, and we at Fortius Media, who represent Run Blog Run, are working on the sales for that. And again, if you have any interest, reach out to me at fortiusmedia@gmail.com. Don't like to combine them both, but I thought I'd throw that in on that one. And we've got a few other topics that I just wanted to get over with you, so you had a chance to really see what's been going on this week. We also talked about Tokyo, and Tokyo right now I'd say it's 50-50. I can't. I'm having a difficult time understanding how they can put it on, but the LSC seems to be able to want to do it. European indoors are not going to have any fans, but they're going to have great television. European Broadcasting just does a great job. I love watching their meets from wherever I'm at, and I watch a lot of them on YouTube. British Marathon Trials we talked about. We didn't talk about Jamie Webb. Jamie Webb is a British 800-meter runner. He was under Seb Coe's former British record, but he was second in the race because Elliot Giles ran that amazing 1:43.36. Most of the media coverage in the UK has been about the shoes, nothing else, not even the athletes, and it's just silliness. Bottom line is this: of course, the shoes help, and James Webb put it the best in an article where he said that, look, there were gravel tracks, and now they're Mondo tracks. You don't think it's a paradigm change, and it is. Some people will be able to use the new shoes better than others. On the road, a 3-hour marathoner in some of these new shoes could probably go 2:55. Could be the difference between them qualifying for Boston and not qualifying for Boston. So that's an interesting thing. On the track, they claim all the records are going to be rewritten. I'm not so sure about that. I do believe the shoes are a huge difference. And again, paradigm changing, like between being on a gravel or dirt track and being on a Mondo track. I think it's that kind of difference, maybe 1.5%. It's a lot. But there's some athletes who are staying in their old spikes, not even trying the new spikes. I think that's a little silly. You've got to be at the same level as your competition. I know that the new shoes, I'm not sure how much of a help or hindrance there were at the U.S. marathon trials back in February of 2020. Although I think it was half of the field was in one of the new Nike shoe. It was the same thing among the medalists. I think it was 4 among the medalists too. Or no, it was 3 or 4. And the issue is that you got to have that perfect storm. It's nutrition, sports psychology, it's training, it's coaching, it's great product, it's staying injury free. All those things add up. If you've got those, can the shoes make a big difference? Of course they can. And they will help you put it all together. I just think the way we're talking about it, I have an issue with. And let's see what else I wanted to cover at. Tokyo, I think, is looking a little better. The U.S. Olympic trials, we know there's 4 different ways they're trying to do it. Lane County sounds like it's going to be a bit of a challenge, but I think that they'll find a way to make it work. The people involved are good, thoughtful people, and they want fans there. So it'll be interesting to see how things go. We'll keep our fingers crossed. And this was the epilogue for Athletics Chat number 42. It's the week of, it's actually Monday, March 1st. And thank you to Mike Deering for producing this. Thanks to Stuart Weir for chatting with me for 40 plus minutes. And this is Larry Eder signing off. If you like us, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, subscribe. If you love us, subscribe on our YouTube channel. So like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Subscribe on the YouTube. See, Mikey, I can do it right once in a while. This is Larry Eder with Athletics Chat 42, the epilogue, signing off.